If they realize what kind of choice they have and also what the effect of their choice is, then I think that can be a big differentiator. I think trust, specifically in sales, is just like a huge part, right? Probably everybody has gotten some sales calls from people, cold outreach, and even when I started at the company 5 years ago, there's some shady ways of finding out somebody's phone number and email address and things like that, and it just can lead to some very uncomfortable conversations. But now at this point, like, we deliberately don't go down that road anymore because it just opens up a whole canvas down the trust side that you are just not able to make up again. I think it differs as well. Like, one big thing is obviously the more the companies grow, the more clients one company has, probably the more they rely on AI, on decentralized communication and those kinds of methods. And I think then it is specifically important not to push away everything from the personal side. I think the human interaction is really still one of the most important factors of ensuring that trust, even when companies grow. But on the other side, even if they do rely on chatbots and AI to answer customers' questions, then it's important that customers understand that how these function and how is their data that they put into these chatbots, how is it being handled, and can they trust the AI that the companies are using. To be honest, I think we're still only getting there, because I think people aren't really taking the time to think about, do I actually have a choice right now or not? But I think that's where exactly this opportunity comes up for companies. If customers and clients, if they realize what kind of choice they have and also what the effect of their choice is, then I think that can be a big differentiator. I think in sales, it's always very much just one directional. And therefore, I just hope that people would understand a lot more about what a good relationship does, not just for the sales process, but obviously then also for the customer retention, the growth, and all those kinds of things. I think it's a statistic that a lot of people know. It's the growth comes more from existing customers. It's much more expensive to sign a new customer than to keep an existing one and grow them. And I think that's even more true these days. I think it starts with asking questions. Like, it's asking questions about the background, asking questions about the reasoning of certain AI models and agents, and not just using it to try and get through more data and bigger impact and those kinds of things, but just trying to figure out also, where do customers already trust AI agents and why do they trust them and what are the mechanisms there? And then how can we align with what the consumers and customers already think is trustworthy in an AI?